already known all around Central America.
Even around the world,
Yeah.
because he's a big reference with Pikachu. You know, he's considered one of the best Pikachu's in the world, along with big names like Isam, and I don't remember if Captain L still plays Pikachu, but yeah,
We can see the players already there, ready to give it all for the top 8 here in Smash Legends 3. And we're on 1. And how do you feel about this matchup, Sidex?
I think this could actually be a pretty evenish matchup. I really like this pick, especially because it can give some advantage to Shinymark, because Steve can only mine wood, if I'm not mistaken. So there's something big to that, because he's not going to have as much iron as he would like to in order to place the anvils and the minecart. So this is a big advantage. Remember that we're using actually the European rule set. And yeah, every stage is a starter, basically score underscore. But yeah, right now, Hunter is just applying so much pressure right now.
Yeah, taking advantage of that. We can see already of both players. Ooh, early kill from Hunter. It looked like Shinymark was on top of that on top of this match, but Hunter with the early kill. I think it was an 80% if not mistaken.
Yeah.
But nothing that a Pikachu can fix.
Yeah, definitely nothing that Pikachu cannot fix. And there we have it. You know, the minecart he has just 2 blocks apart, and the dash attack is going to seal out the deal, and is back to even once again. 2 stock each, and let's see
nothing happened.
how Pikachu responds to that. Nice backers to try to keep him off stage. Be careful with those Shinymark, you need to be real careful with those. Nice conversion, we have the loops, and there we have it, a little bit of percentage, but only 20%. And right now Hunter is just trying to bind. Ooh, that was a really nice DI coming out from Shinymark's Spark. And right now oh my god, the minecart, these guys are just playing so fast, and it is hard to keep them there. Imagine being there actually right now, just trying to keep up with Steve, because you know Steve is one of those characters that can actually decide the pace of the match.
Absolutely, definitely. He has the control on the speed and the control in the spacing. So definitely a good amount of weapons for that boy Shinymark. And we can see right now that he's in control of the second stock. And definitely the disadvantage of not having that much iron for the zombie is playing a big part for Hunter. But nonetheless, we know that he's been good. He's been doing pretty good this tournament. So it's still just the first match. So there's still a lot of matches to see and a lot of KOs to enjoy. And there you go with the dash attack again. Shinymark making a statement here that he picked the stage for a reason.
Yeah, definitely. And just if I remember correctly, it was actually Hunter who sent to losers MVD.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been definitely taking some names right now, and he's trying to apply some pressure at the ledge. Nice match, but that was a really nice decision coming out from Shinymark Spark. But the conversion at the early kill at barely 60%, if I'm not mistaken, that's one of the things that could happen in this stage. And there we have it. The jabs didn't connect to that, but the minecart is going to do it. Nice jump coming up from Shinymark, but an even better up tilt for Hunter to avoid the spike.
Definitely, and I like that you mentioned the set with MBD. It was a very emotional set for Hunter. It really shows that it means a lot to him to complete a good run in this tournament, and he's doing pretty good so far. He's holding that stock with all his might. This could end anytime soon, Sidex.
Yeah. This right here is a pretty dangerous situation, but that was a really amazing recovery coming up from Shinymark Spark. Nice parry, but the nice guy, and the minecart is going to put Steve back to the center stage right now. He's positioning himself in order to try to grab Shinymark and try to kill him with a back throw right now, 122%, but versus 125. They're just dashing around, just keeping neutral. None of these players want to commit with something right now. now. Really nice weight coming up from Shinymark's part, just trying to avoid the anvil, and they haven't touched for almost a minute right now.
Yeah, it really shows how important this game one is for them. And there we go, Hunter sealing the deal for the first game. It was a pretty close game for that Pikachu matchup. But it really shows that Hunter is doing the work, and it's making sure that the zombie makes it all the way to the finals, if not winning the tournament, Silex.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice call from the jump. But yeah, let's see which is going to be the counter pick from Shinymark right now.
Right. And we see both players very focused, checking their notes, making sure that they're actually applying all the tools that they have for each matchup. So there's really no change in the characters that we're gonna be seeing for game 2. And we're off to game 2, Silex. Let's see where we're going. I wasn't able to see. Oh, there you go. Final destination.
Game number 2. Here we go. Final destination. Pretty. Yeah, it was a really nice pick coming up from Shinymark's part here. You have a little bit more of space in order to try to keep comboing instead, even though you don't have those platforms where you can try to position your jolt. But I mean, you have a lot more mobility, and actually Steve can actually benefit from this stage also, because he can run. Shinymark doesn't care about that. He just spikes 100 all the way to the shallow realm, and it's making a statement right now with 42% and 3 stocks versus 2.
Pretty healthy stock for the first one here on Shinymark. Nonetheless, Hunter was behind last game, and he was able to seal it. Hey, there we go with the anvil, closing the first stock. This goes back like nothing happens, but both players feeling the pressure, making sure that they stick into the combos that actually connect, the true combos, and whatever the opponent is actually leaving in space for. But here we go.
Yeah, just like that, 47%. I mean, it's back to even. Just like that, with 2 or 3 combos from Zombie. You know, Zombie hits really, really hard. So Shinymark needs to be really careful in those early percentages, especially. Already at 74, the Zombie versus 61 for Shinymark. Nice conversion, and
They didn't have iron enough for the down air.
Nice recovery from Shinymark, but even nicer coverage coming up from Hunter's part, and that was a really nice recovery, avoiding the TNT, the dynamite. It is a really, really complex, there's a really tough position to be at when you're trying to recover, and there's a TNT at the ledge dash attack.
Nice
to try to punish the Hunter's minecart. It barely does it. Nice downer coming up from Shinymark's part.
Barely makes it back, yeah. There we go, the backer closing second stock. This can get blue for Shinymark. A lot of percentage from the side of Hunter. Still, they go back to neutral. Well, that dash attack has been punishing Hunter just enough to close the stocks for Shinymark. So he has to be careful with that. Either way, up throw is going to be more than enough to close that second stock. And we go back to the neutral game. This is the last stock, and we see that Hunter wants to seal that, wants to be 2 games in advantage for a Shinymark.
Yeah, and
which is not easy feast at all.
Exactly. And once again, they're just back to even. You know, even though Shinymark is applying a little bit of pressure right now, yeah, if the zombie actually connects one of those up tilts, it's going to be a lot of damage for Shinymark.
Yeah.
So I like the way he's trying to avoid that as much as possible. And oh my god, that backer hits so hard. It is so unbelievable how hard that hits. Nice. Once again, just trying to avoid Shinymark's pressure when he's in the air, and it's a tough spot. But the Miker is actually gonna save it, and the F-Smash from the other side of the stage. It is not going to be enough, but Shinymark needs to be really careful, and Hunter is just mining. You know, he needs to keep as much iron as possible, and there we have it. We saw an F-Smash animation animation over there. That was a really tough spot. The edge guard, he was trying to read a jump from Hunter's spot, but that was a really nice recovery already at 160%.
Shinymark showing great level in this dire situation, definitely. Almost turning it around, and he could close it anytime soon. We will wait to see how they approach, and is the dash attack.
Yeah.
Hunter is falling for that dash attack way too often. He has to be careful with how he approaches Pikachu when it's at that high percentage.
That was a really funny situation, you know, because the jolt was actually just bouncing off the blocks from Steve.
Right.
And
he waited for the blocks to go away.
Exactly.
And then he throws the...
In the very last second of the animation, when the blocks were gone, he immediately responded with a dash attack, and that was the movement that sealed the deal for this game number 2. We're actually
even.
We're even right now.
Set. There's still a lot to go for the set. There's still a lot to see for this fellas. We're actually giving it all, and we'll see how that actually results.
Yeah, we're gonna be back to town and city. You know, this is a stage that I've seen most of the Steves like to play. I can see why, you know, because you have more room to breathe. You can, even though you can mine a lot of iron, as we were saying before.
You can get that much iron, but you can actually get more space to mine, which is always appreciated for a Steve player. And we'll see how that goes. We're back on Shinymark's and Hunter's set. This is even for the ones joining. Thank you for actually being around. We hope to see you next time in the tournament here in El Salvador. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, of course you're more than welcome here, but you know what? It's more welcome. It's that backer in all of Hunter's face. That was a really nice movement coming up from Shinymark.
Rough.
And yeah, once again, he's just applying that much pressure, and he wanted that spike. Once again, the spike that sealed the deal in the last match with an early percentage kill, let me tell you.
Absolutely. And we know that Hunter has the tag, right? But we can see that Shinymark's actually playing like a Hunter here. He wants that. He wants the 2-1, and he's showing very good control of the match so far.
Yeah, nice backer just to try to avoid the pressure
in the shield
that Hunter was applying already at 18%. Then Shinymark just trying to abuse the fact that the jolts are bouncing off the Steve blocks. Wow,
absolutely. And he tried with a down smash there, didn't quite connect, but the backer does, and Hunter is back in track.
Yeah, he's trying to recover once again the neutral stage. Trying to recover the center stage. Shinymark just applying that much pressure at the ledge.
Huge ceiling, but that was gonna kill nonetheless.
Yeah, well, I don't know what Hunter is doing. Yeah, he just decided to go on with it. It doesn't matter when he decided to release it. He was gonna get punished.
Interesting that Shinymark waited to punish that.
Yeah, that was a nice decision, because you know it actually
hit.
It drags you.
Yeah,
drags you from below. So yeah, that was a really nice waiting coming up from Shinymark's part. And that decision, just try not to exchange as much interactions with,
especially with that up smash. You don't want to exchange blows there. And whoa, we see Shinymark already in second stock with a lot of damage on Hunter, and he's catching Hunter a lot with that down air. And he's in a rough position right here. Gets out barely.
Yeah, exactly. I think Shinymark is just making the most of the fact that Steve is, even though he's a heavy character,
there we go, down smash.
His tech animation is quite funny, and that's where Hunter is deciding to jump, and Shinymark actually caught him twice doing that jump, and that was almost costing him the stuck. And just the bread and butter from Steve, just some quick damage with the diamond, and the dash attack once again. That dash attack is definitely going to be the MVP of this set, because it hit twice when Hunter was actually trying to avoid that
Kind of
pressure.
lacking there. He's getting a lot of damage from that dash attack. So it's definitely something to take into consideration if you're a Hunter. You don't want to get hit by that too often. But that can cost you the game, definitely.
Oh my god.
Ooh, if that would have been the other side, probably hit.
Yeah, it would probably hit, and it would mostly would have been the stuck right there, because you know. Ooh, that was a really
great
DI coming up from Hunter's path to avoid, and he was lucky not to get the spike hit in that situation.
Absolutely, that would have been game. So we're back.
Great awareness coming up from Shinymark, and yeah, he needs to be really careful right now.
I thought the back was gonna hit.
Dash attack and
the F smash. It's too high. It's too high.
Enough. Yeah.
Plus, not even 100% on Shinymark's side, and the level that this guy has is definitely gonna be a good DI from him.
Going to be it, and it is. You know, that is something that was really difficult about bringing this match back, because even though if you could seal out the deal with that second stock from Shinymark, he still has a fresh stock, and you're already 150 something percent, and yeah,
everybody. It was a rough position to be in. You don't want to be one stock behind on a Pikachu player.
Not only that, but it's just the fact that if you're at 150% and you know that Pikachu has a kill throw. So yeah, it's a really tough spot to be at.
Yeah, it's like it's closing in, you know it's coming, so you're gonna play around that, and it's definitely not a position you wanna be.
Dicen que se escucha raro.
So please let us know in the chat if everything is going on smoothly with our audio. I don't know, or if there's some trouble with the game audio, just please let us know. And
yeah, we're gonna make sure to tell production to fix it, but make sure to let us know, please. Still, thank you for sticking by. Smash Legends 3, this is top 8, and I'm right here with my good friend Sidex.
Yeah, it is lovely to be here with you, my dear friend Nick, and yeah, we're going once again to this amazing set between the two Guatemalan players. I mean, they sure have faced each other before, so it is sad to do a team kill, you know.
Definitely hurts a lot, but it's part of the job. I mean, you're joining a major with a lot of countries joining in, is you're definitely gonna be finding partners along the way in the bracket. Great thunder from Shinymark, and we go back Hunter. This is Hunter's last chance to stay in winner's side.
Bracket,
yeah. So he has to close the deal, but Shinymark put in some work in this match. He's shown that he has a lot. He's done his homework. They know how to play around as Steve already, but a lot of pressure from Hunter, who is a player that definitely has shown to have what it takes to take Smash Legends 3.
No, definitely, he has definitely displayed a great set of skills throughout the weekend. I mean, throughout today, because it was a one-day event, but yeah, and that's for everyone here, not just at the top 8.
But it's important that you mention, now that you mention it, Hunter was one of the team members from the team who won the tournament from yesterday in the doubles tournament. They actually got it.
They won with Echo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
right?
he got all the way to the finals with Echo Fire.
Yeah, well, we were talking about yesterday. These guys made us remember that today this is happening right now in front of our noses, and Shinymark already closed out. Zombie first stock already, and he's just trying to keep up the pressure over there. Right, recovery coming up from Hunter's part, just trying to avoid that possible spike that would have come from Shinymark's part. And yeah, he's just applying pressure non-stop, and I think that was with no DI, so Shinymark needs to look out for that.
He wasn't expecting that
at all. Came up really fast.
Yeah. And just as the dash attack, that back air has been a great tool for Hunter in this set. So he has to exploit it and see where that takes him.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying all throughout the set. Even though it looks like the percentages might be a little off just Steve those his little conversions, and it can take you back to 80% in a blink of an eye. And that was a really nice option from Hunter, just trying to catch Shinymark, doing a low recovery, but he was aware of that already. At 93% is just avoiding interacting with Steve, because this is I think this is one of the best ways to play around with Steve. Try to avoid as much exchange of interactions as possible, because if you lose,
because many of those is gonna end up in a lot of percentage on your side.
Definitely, exactly. If you lose even a bit of your interaction, you're gonna get a lot of damage, or even you can lose your stock.
Totally. So we're still in the second stock. We'll see how that plays out for these players. Hunter, who is already behind one game, but closing that stock very aggressively.
It just
there
never
we go.
stops surprising me.
Ooh. Whipping a lot of those throws, but I guess that's just another day in the office for Steve Main.
Yeah, I mean, if the first one doesn't work, the second might, and if the second doesn't work, I mean, the third might.
Here comes the third one and the fourth one. So great, great recovery from Hunter. The back air that doesn't connect and breaks the tool. Good DI.
Nice DI coming up from Hunter's part right now. He doesn't have iron right now, if I'm not
he doesn't
mistaken.
have.
So he has
nothing. He's in hardcore mode right now. He has to close this, or that's gonna be the end of the winner's run for Hunter. He's in a good position right now, at stock ahead from Shinymark, but no space to mine at all. A lot of pressure from Shinymark.
Yeah, definitely. And the up throw, it's going to be more than enough to score. We've been talking about this already. 46%. And here we have it. 2 blocks of iron that needs to make the most right now, because it looks like Shinymark won't let Hunter breathe right now and mine to try to get more iron. Nice conversion, but nice tech coming up from Shinymark's part. That shield was looking like a skill, and the downer is applying so much pressure right now. Shinymark just don't want to let Hunter recover, and he's using his block with the fair. 118%.
That was insane from Shinymark, showing that they know how to work around the Steve matchup.
Most definitely. Oh, that was a really nasty conversion from Hunter's spot.
A lot of damage.
Trying to do
he wanted to close that in.
Out of shield, and Shinymark, wiggling the shield, trying to avoid the hit, but it
when in doubt,
even though. And here we got it. Here we have it. This is why this matchup can be sometimes in favor of Pikachu, because he just abuses the fact that
we
have the blocks over there. But nice DI coming out from Hunter's part.
And if you're Shinymark, you're looking for this position. You're looking for this pressure. You want to find the dash attack that gave you the previous 2 games. But Hunter not relinquishing to that. Last stock,
but that attack is going
it's enough.
Game number 5 on the table. That dash attack, you know what they say, is slow and steady wins the race. And even though it looked at some point looked kind of grimy for Hunter,
no, and it shows the level for these players. Being in that position, being under that pressure, the venue is full, and they know how to keep composure and actually play to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, definitely. This is I'm gonna be honest with you, this has been a really great start for the top 8 of here Smash Legends 3. This is our first game number 5, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be having a last hit, last stock situation. What do you think about that?
Absolutely, and we see Marcus over there making decision, making sure that you pick the right one beforehand. In this matchup, we'll see how that plays out.
And we're back We have some little technical difficulties, but you know this. It is what it is. Sometimes, and yeah, we're going to game number 5 here at Battlefield, the normal version, the standard version of Battlefield, where we're used to see more of the little version, you know, the small Battlefield.
Small Battlefield,
throughout the
now
weekend.
we're playing
But yeah, we have
Big Boy Battlefield, up smash, connecting, putting 58 from the side of Marcus, and a lot more right now with that combo that we see from Hunter, still working on that first stock. This is end game for both of these players. So they're giving it all right now, making sure to keep track of what they learned in this past 2 games.
And yeah, already at 111%. I really like those recoveries from Shinymark part, just not letting Hunter think and know what his next move is going to be, just barely avoiding that minecart with that jump. So that was really close. Nice F2 from Shinymark.
Ooh, great recovery. Marcus missing the punish there.
I don't know if there's a secret Steve Academy where they all go to practice those kind of recoveries, because I swear to God that there's not a single
And they always hit it good.
that doesn't do that kind of whack recoveries. But yeah, you know, this is just
And it always hits the work. Just as that double F smash, it's enough to take Marcus first stock. And we're talking about the fact that both these players are working on their last stocks for the winner's bracket. So every percentage counts, Sidex.
Exactly. Ooh!
That was a great opportunity from Hunter. If that would have hit, I would have left the venue.
That was so clever from Hunter, but just trying to intercept Shinymark's recovery and caught him with his own
Almost got him there.
Wow. That was so close, barely avoiding it already at 150, 75. But the dash attack, I mean, you need to make an alter to that dash attack. It has been the MVP of this set. Shinymark with 73% already. But you know, this is Pikachu that we're talking about. If there's a character that can bring the situation back, it's definitely Pikachu. And yeah, here we have it. Just a little bit of conversions with the up till the regrab. And the fair is going to connect. It is not going to be enough. Remember the bigger blossoms from Battlefield, but that second
Marcus taking advantage.
And even though he was at disadvantage,
that was a lot of damage and a great opportunity for Marcus to close this out. Let's see if he takes opportunity that he's actually got, and the venue is behind him. So a lot of pressure here on the side of Hunter, already in his last stock. For the winner side, of course, he already has, he also has another chance, but it looks like Marcus is working in the zone with all that percentage. Is still very healthy stock for the second one. He can still take a couple blows, right?
Yeah, definitely. And the dash attack, it is not going to connect.
Okay.
That was, I thought
kind of sus.
Yeah, that was, that was kind of sus. Honestly, that was kind of sus. But that's the reason what he's there
and not us
over here. So yeah.
A reason now, there gotta be, and there's the back air, if I'm not mistaken.
And is it going to be enough? It is not nice. The eye coming out from Hunter's part. This is where the magic happens,
and the dash attack.
Once again,
great job.
The deal, and that was a JB2 coming out from Shinymark's Park with that very intense set for Storin. That was a really hype set.
Definitely a great set, Sidex.